All right, welcome back to the Meet Us in the Ring podcast. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Maddie. Are you Irish?
Yes, partially. I
Oh,
forgot
okay.
about that.
I'm not, but I'm wearing green, my Grinch sweater because I like a good theme. I like a good theme.
Love being in theme. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of our Irish people, and if you're
hmm
not Irish, just a happy Sunday to you.
Yeah, and shout out to all the WWE superstars who are Irish.
Yeah.
Finn Balor, we love ya. JD McDonough, Becky Lynch. We have our issues, but it's okay. We'll
But we
celebrate you
do. I think
today.
at the end of the day, I think we do love her. I think we do.
Yeah.
Let's get this in writing for all the Becky Lynch stands because I am very tired. Thank you. Thank you.
Who else is there? Sheamus.
Of
Honestly, where has he
course.
been? Where has he been?
I don't know.
Is he injured? What is happening?
No, I don't think so. He's just like chilling.
Well, he needs to get out of catering and be on my TV. So,
Yeah.
thank you, Eric, for saying you like my Grinch hoodie. I appreciate
Cheers,
it.
Eric.
Two different people want to know how we are today. How are you today?
I only just got dressed for the day like 2 hours ago. So, yeah, I have the day off. My bills are paid. I'm going to do whatever I want. Okay.
You know what? Period.
Period.
We love that for you. Happy Sunday, everyone.
Yeah.
Well, as you can see from the title, we are going to be reacting to some women's wrestling matches, ones that I have never seen before. Have you seen both of these matches that we're going to be doing?
Mm-hmm.
So, just so you guys know, we're going to be doing Candice LeRae versus Shotzi from back in like 2020, I think. It's either 2020 or 2021. And then Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm at Full Gear 2022. We're doing an AEW reaction. What is this?
Yeah, we literally never talk about them. But this would be a great segue into our first topic today.
Mm-hmm. Oh, which one, Candice?
No, Mercedes.
Oh.
Mercedes Moné.
We said Candice and Toni Storm, so I thought you were talking about Candice.
Oh, no, Candice is all WWE, but Mercedes Moné, the CEO, made her debut at AEW Big Business this past Wednesday. She actually opened the show, and quite the reaction from both sides. I will say I feel indifferent about her opening the show. I expected it. I also didn't expect it, but I think it was smart move on Tony Khan's part because let's be real, everybody knew she was going to be there. They could not have made it more freaking obvious.
Yeah.
So for Tony to just have her open and not make people wait, appreciate that. And what do you think of the new theme? Have you heard the new theme?
I actually haven't. I'm sorry, I haven't heard the new theme yet. I'm sorry. I know I'm terrible,
really quick,
guys.
let me plug this. CEO by Mercedes Moné, available on Apple Music. Please go.
Oh, okay, slay.
It is actually.
I'll have to listen to it after this, but I'm really excited for her. I am always going to be wishful thinking that she'll come home, but for right now, I think she's gonna do great in AEW. I think she's gonna bring a new caliber to that women's roster.
Well, she did say that she eventually wanted. She said she knows she'll be back at WWE eventually. Mercedes signed a 3 to 5 year contract with the option to opt out after 3 years.
Oh, wow.
I believe it's $10 million per year. She is the highest paid women's wrestler in the world right now, and frankly, well, freaking deserved, in my opinion. Sorry, Becky. Sorry, Charlotte, but like, you're not Mercedes Moné.
I mean, Mercedes is Monet, you know.
So I can't snap Jonathan, so I'll just.
Jonathan wants us to play it now. So do you want to play a little snippet? So
that
I can hear it.
I don't know how it's gonna fare with my mic quality, but we'll see.
And Eric said, "Maddie, do you think Snoop helped her? Maybe."
Girl, no. What? Let's not act like Snoop has been putting out hot fire lately. Anyway, okay. Let me know how this works.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, not well.
Okay. Is there a way we could like play the video or something, or like the song?
I
could just react to her entrance video actually, because they played.
Honestly, wait. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up
While we're on
on YouTube.
We're on the hot topic.
But how do you feel about her being in AEW and then Naomi and Bailey showing up
And Tamina.
and and being in disguise or whatever? Did you see those videos?
Yeah. I just like that is true friendship. You know, that is something that you do for your friend. I remember Bailey actually flew out all the way to Japan when Mercedes debuted in New Japan and then flew all the way back to America the very next day for WWE. And you know, it's very rare to find people like that will do those kinds of things for you. That's true friendship. And I would do that for my friends for sure. So I was very happy for that. I'm glad that Trips is not tripping, no pun intended, about his people going over there. And you know, I hope that eventually WWE and AEW can stop having this weird tribalistic relationship, because I think at the end of the day, they're both solid companies. And here we go. And there's no reason to compare. But let's react to this real quick. Even though I've watched this like a million times. Eric says a lot of people thought it was Imperium. Yeah, a lot of people was like, this is very Imperium.
Oh, that's so funny. All right, let's
see
listen.
how this works.
Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, that pop. Oh, she looks so cute.
She looks like royalty, dude.
Mercedes Moné. People have been speculating.
Aw, those signs are so cute.
Yeah, and even seeing those at the beginning of the show, like, obviously AEW had those handed out. So it's like, okay, she's gonna be here. And shout out to the lady in the back who's about to come up, who's giving her the thumbs down. Girl, nobody knows who you are, and you will never have as much money as her. Bye.
The song's fire, honestly.
I like it, and a lot of people were very critical of Mercedes' rap, but she's not a rapper, she's a wrestler, and I think she did a good job. Like, what is the tea?
Yeah, I'll have to listen to the full thing. But yeah, I like it, and go download it like Maddie said. I'm just so happy for her. And
me too. I'm just so happy she's
excited.
Back in a wrestling ring. Like, that is huge.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we'll move on to our next topic. It was tough on Monday. Candice LeRae and Maxine Dupree. Heel Candice going off on Maxine Dupree, calling her move stupid and talking about her dead brother. A lot of people are kind of on both sides of the fence on this. They're either like, this is great, this is fantastic, or they say that Candice went too far. So do you think that Candice went too far?
I'm so sorry. I'm going to be a bit of a bitch here for a second. Anybody who's saying that did not watch NXT. Because anybody who did watch NXT, Black and Gold NXT, would know that heel Candice is elite. Heel Candice is 10 million, blows face Candice out of the water. Candice was doing stuff that was way worse than this in Black and Gold, okay? And I apologize that y'all weren't there to see it, but Candice turning heel is what's best for her. Hot take, she's one of the, I think I said this last week, she's one of the best women wrestlers on the main roster right now. And I want her to finally, I love the way, and I'm fine with her staying with Indy, but the moment that she starts getting more singles matches and is able to show off what she can do, I will be so happy, because the crowd needs to see that. It's very obvious that, you know, the main roster crowd are not familiar with Black and Gold NXT as much as, you know, I would like for them to be. So they act like they have no idea who she is. And to be fair, NXT is like its own world, but at the same time, when these when the girls are coming up, getting called up, people like Braun Breaker getting called up, Carmella Hayes will probably get called up soon. It's important that we know who these people are. So, do I think Candice crossed the line? No, because I've seen her do way worse than that.
Well, and also, like a lot of people have said, Maxine probably agreed to do that. So, like,
Yeah.
let's not act like it just came out of left field. Like, Maxine was probably made aware that this was what was going to be happening for the storyline. And, I feel like they're trying to get sympathy for Maxine after all the boos and stuff like that. So, I think this is the perfect way. And I was like, okay, heel Candace, pop off. And we are a women's wrestling podcast. We love women's wrestlers. However, I think Maxine needs to work on her acting just a smidge.
I thought she did good.
No, it was a little unbelievable. All her little boo, boo, boo,
I'm hot take. I disagree. I mean, like, the Oscars were like last week. Did y'all expect to see any wrestlers go into that? No, they're not there to be like, amazing actors. And I thought Maxine did just fine. She's still super, super green in the ring, and that's fine. It's completely fine. She's actively trying to get better and be better and improve. And I am never going to, excuse my French, shit on someone who is actively working on their craft to be better. If I see somebody actively trying to do something and be better, I have nothing but respect for them, because that shows that you care and you want. So, is Maxine the greatest in the world? No, but that's okay, y'all. Like, y'all just want to be doing too much when honestly, y'all can't do the worm, the caterpillar that she was doing. I can't do that. So go off, Maxine. I'm here for it.
Guys, she went from being a model agent to now being in the ring. Like, give her a little bit of leeway. And I think Maxine has a bright future if she can really work hard. And being with the Alpha Academy has been so great for her career. And I think that it's only up from here.
Absolutely.
But I'm here for this Candice heel turn. Indy still looked like a little confused, like on the fence. Like, she might not follow suit. So we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow night on Raw.
That would be interesting, because as far as I recall, we've never had heel Indy Hartwell, and I don't think they're about to do that anytime soon. So I don't know. I don't know if it'd be wise to break up Candice and Indy so soon, because the women's tag division, we are in the trenches. And and Candice and Indy have been a team for years, so there's no reason to break that up. So I'm hoping that Indy will switch over with her in a sense.
Speaking of potential tag teams, how do we feel about Naomi and Bayley right now? Naomi came to Bayley's aid on SmackDown, which love that, because Bayley needs some numbers to deal with Damage Control, and I appreciate that Bayley and Dakota's match was the main.
I know. I did not expect that, actually.
I didn't either.
Especially with the Raw. As far as that storyline, I hate to say this, I find myself caring less and less every week, because it's so blatantly obvious that it's not one of Triple H's priorities right now. He is so, and we have to thank The Rock for that, okay? Because that he's taking away a lot of time that could be put into that storyline, which has been developing since SummerSlam of last year, I think?
2
years ago. So, I'm not saying that it's a much better storyline than the whole Rock, Roman, Cody, Seth thing, but it's been developed way longer. It deserves so much more attention. And yeah, I mean, Io's reign as champion, it's not good. It has not been good. So I really hope that Bayley dethrones her at WrestleMania, because Bayley has been the workhorse, the backbone of the women's division, putting over all these other women. And she deserves to have, a moment to herself where she's like, I did all this hard work. I put all these other women in the spotlight. Now it's my turn. And I hope she gets that, because a Bayley championship run right now, I want it. Give it to me, please.
I want it to. I really do. And I don't know if you noticed on SmackDown, after Naomi came out and everything was going down, people started chanting EST because they wanted Bianca to come out, and she didn't.
Queen.
So what do you think about that?
I mean, I think that just proves to all Bianca haters who say her hype is dying and she's not good anymore. First of all, you're wrong. Friday night just proved all y'all wrong. People love her. She is still one of the top girls. She will be for a very long time. I don't think Bianca has any reason to help Bailey though. Bailey made
Yeah.
her life hell and inserted herself in a lot of title matches that she probably shouldn't have had. So Bianca has no reason to help Bailey, but I think she might turn around and eventually do it. Like I said last week, I think they'll probably end up doing Bianca and Naomi versus the Kabuki Warriors at WrestleMania because Bianca versus Tiffany just doesn't seem to be the direction right now. There's no effort being put into it. So we might have Triple Crown champion Bianca. That'd be interesting. Exactly, Caden. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think Bianca cares.
Yeah, I mean, I know that people wanted Bianca to run out there and help, but how many times has Bianca been burned after doing something like that? You know what I mean? So, if we're in that mindset, Bianca really shouldn't do that for Bailey. And I think Bianca and Bailey's feud is one of those that'll be on the show WWE Rivals. Like
Yeah.
I think their back and forth was that good to where it should be mentioned in that caliber. So yeah, I agree. She shouldn't help Bailey, but obviously, I want all my face girls just being together, just riding together.
It would be cool, yeah.
Yeah. But speaking of your other girl, Shayna Baszler making her GCW debut. This is big. This is big.
Queen. So is she?
I was waiting for more from you.
Yeah, I just haven't really researched that very much. Is she like challenging for a title or something?
I don't know if she's challenging for a title, but it's just a big deal because she's not like leaving WWE and going to this other promotion, or she's not being released and going to another promotion. She's still a WWE superstar going into an independent promotion to do a match. And I appreciate Triple H saying basically like, hey, I'm not Vince. Like, I have different opinions and feelings when it comes to cross promotion like that. I mean, that's evident with how many times we've seen TNA women come in for the Royal Rumble, in the past few years. So yeah, agreed, Jonathan. Vince would never let that happen because he was very much a monopoly person.
And he also hated Shayna.
Well, I mean, I just feel like Triple H understands that people need opportunities if you're not giving it to them. Like, people need to be able to do what they love, even if it's not there. Because let's be real, Shayna's not being used the best she possibly could. And she keeps putting in these random tag teams. She was in a tag team with Natalya for some reason. The tag team thing with Zoe Stark. Like,
I like that team.
I mean, I like them too, but I just feel like they haven't given her that opportunity and is, in years. So for her to go and do something like this and Triple H be behind her, that I think that speaks volumes.
Yeah. So also I feel like it also casts more light on Shayna, gives her a bit more recognition, and I'm very happy about that. As a huge Shayna Baszler fan, absolutely love her. I'm excited to see her kind of get, more eyes on her, and I'm disappointed with the way that Triple H has been booking her, especially considering that back in the day, that was his number one girl. So again, a little confused about that. I hope she can get back up to where she should have been. She should have beaten Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. Even Becky Lynch will tell you that. So I hope that one day she can get back up there, and maybe it'll take time, but at the same time, like, the way Vince was booking her, he did not care for her whatsoever. There's so many things that he said about her I won't repeat because it's just nasty. So I don't know. I'm very hopeful for her, and I hope that eventually everybody can see what I see.
I know we don't see eye to eye on that currently, but I'm always rooting for her. Like, I'm always wanting her to be great.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm not like that with everybody, but her, like, I want to see her succeed.
Yeah.
And so, are you going to watch that match whenever it is? I don't even know.
I would
when it
watch
is.
anything Shayna Baszler is in.
So, it's Thursday, April 4th, and it's in Philly. Maddie, you need to go up there 2 days earlier. You can't be going on Saturday. You have to go on Thursday. Go see Shayna Baszler at GCW.
I wish I knew this before I booked my hotel and train tickets.
Just like, I don't know, go stay in an Airbnb or something.
Ew, no. April 4th. What day is that?
Yep. It's a Thursday.
Oh, girl, I have to work. No.
Girl, call out. I'm just kidding. I'm not advocating calling out.
I hope my GM is not watching this.
No, but that would be really cool if you could go though and go to the show.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Yeah, damn, I wish they would have announced it sooner so that you could go.
That's really frustrating for me.
Yeah, I know.
You're
such a Shayna stan, and I'm so sad for you.
Because Bianca's number one, Shayna's number two. So I've met Bianca. Shayna is my next target. Oh, not like that.
Ooh.
But hopefully she... I still have to look into WrestleCon and see if she'll be there, and then I'll just blow all my savings on her like that, you know.
Well, you're going to, what is it called this year?
WWE World. There's
that,
but there's
you're going to that, right?
Yes, I did buy tickets for that. There's also WrestleCon. I might get tickets for that because I'm going to WWE World on Sunday. Say hi to your girl if you see me. And I might go to WrestleCon on Saturday when I come up. But we'll see.
Well, hopefully some miracle happens and you get to meet her at WrestleCon.
It's so bad. I will propose to her.
All right. Well, now that we've covered all of the hot topics from this past week in women's wrestling, let's go into our, I don't want to say reactions, but I mean, it's kind of my reactions because I haven't seen either of these matches. So yes. I'm excited.
I haven't watched either of them in a while, so we can call it that.
We'll start with Toni Storm and Jamie Hayter. I want to start there since the Candice LeRae and Shotzi video is longer.
Timeless.
So let's see.
This was before she was timeless. This is just Toni Storm.
Yes. This was from Full Gear 2022. Let me get this together. Sorry, guys. I'm still working on this whole thing. Okay.
Did you explain why we're watching Maddie? Wait, what? Huh? Did you explain why we are watching these? Maddie needs to break these down to tell us why what?
Huh? I don't know what he's talking about.
I didn't realize I had homework.
No, you didn't have homework. We're watching these because I wanted to watch matches that I have never seen before so that I can appreciate these superstars more and maybe see what everyone else sees in these. So specifically this Toni Storm and Jamie Hayter, obviously I don't watch AEW. I just don't because I've always just been shown that there's issues with the women's division, and that's been my biggest issue. So I'm hoping to be persuaded to watch AEW. I mean, we're going to start watching AEW for this podcast, but this is a great place to start, I think.
I guess I could explain why I picked this match, if that's what it means.
Yeah, if you want to explain why you picked it.
Yeah, in 2020, at the end of 2022, I made a video on my TikTok being like my 20 favorite wrestling matches of the year, and this match, I'm pretty sure, was on that list.
Wow.
This was, in my opinion, one of, if we're like, let's pretend we're back in 2022 for a second. This was one of the best technical wrestling women's matches that AEW had shown in a very long time. And Tony Khan, not trying to start any controversy, does not tend to give the women, I mean, Triple H does this too, does not tend to give the women as much time as they deserve. And
Mhm.
so watching this match, I thought they got a decent amount of time. It could have been longer, but it was also a good amount of time for the both women to showcase their skills, their chemistry, and it was one of the best matches on the Full Gear card, in my opinion. I don't remember if this show was one of the best or not.
Oh, sorry.
I remember it being pretty good, but I just remember really, really vibing with this match. And yeah, like
Mhm.
Phil says, 15 minutes of great action between both of these ladies. And I was very happy that they got this time to showcase. So I believe I picked this match because I was like, that is one of the best AEW women's matches I've seen ever. So both of these girls are extremely talented. They know each other very, very well. So to watch their chemistry was just very, very fun. So that's why I picked this one. I love it.
All right. Well, I'm excited because I obviously know nothing of Jamie Hayter. I know nothing. So I'm going in this completely blind, which is kind of exciting.
Yeah.
And obviously, this isn't the entire match. YouTube, I couldn't
No.
find the full match for this. So this is the highlights, which real is the most important part, is seeing all of their amazing moments.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
let's get started.
Get into it.
And
I love the copyright in the
song,
back.
Don't know what to say.
We can mute it, I guess, if they're just doing music in the back.
okay,
'Cause-
yeah, we'll just
yeah.
mute it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know
It's
what that
fine.
is, and I don't want to get copyright strike.
No. That way we can
Oh,
also
beautiful.
talk over it.
And guys, I love Toni Storm. I loved her since she debuted on the main roster. I've always think that she's super talented. So,
It's actually playing a lot better now that you muted it, too.
oh, interesting. Love that.
So again, you can kind of
Ooh.
see here that they both know each other so well, so they know how to escape out of each other's moves. And
hmm
they're also very similar in a sense, their styles.
I'm sorry. I hate that style of barricade so much. Have they changed that since this?
I don't think so. I
It
don't
just
think they'll
gives
ever change
gives
it.
house show to me.
So we
Ow!
oh, god damn. This was Tony's
Ooh, I like that.
one of Tony's title defenses, to where everybody had been waiting for her to defend against Jamie. This was probably the hottest Jamie has ever been in her career. And everyone was like, come on, put the title on her.
So in this scenario, is Toni Storm, was she a face at this time or a heel?
Jamie, I believe, was actually the heel and Tony was the
Okay.
face. But because Jamie at this point she was still being
Oh.
overshadowed by Britt Baker. But at this point, the crowd was
Mhm.
so behind Jamie, wanted her to break away from Britt, wanted to see her as champion, that she is definitely the baby face in terms of the crowd. Also, that hip attack from Toni Storm would give me a concussion, dude. That is wild.
Ooh.
Whoa! That's
I like that.
insane, dude. And she's still alive.
Ooh.
Whoa. She actually used Jamie Hayter's move against her there. And
Is she
it
bleeding
didn't
or is that
work.
her lipstick?
That, I believe Tony is bleeding.
Oh my goodness.
The Haterade. She tried Toni Storm using the Haterade against Jamie.
Oh.
A little, and then wait, here
Who's
comes.
that?
Oh, that's the dentist girl
Oh
that I
wow.
definitely don't like talking about. Keep her off my screen. Thank you so much.
Wait,
Storm
so Britt
Zero.
helped Jamie win?
Yes, which
Ooh.
unnecessary. I think
That was a nice German suplex.
Toni Storm with a Storm Zero of her own. That is what it is. No, it wasn't enough. I did like that they were using a lot. They were using each other's moves against them. I love that. Yes,
Mhm.
slap that
That's cool.
dentist.
I don't know why the coloring randomly changed. That must have been an editing thing on this person's video.
I have no idea. Here, Britt trying to
Oh,
untie
and
the
then it's like back to
turnbuckle.
normal.
Jamie knocks her off. Toni goes into the exposed turnbuckle. And the Haterade for the one.
Her finisher's called the
2,
Haterade.
3. Yes.
I
And
actually
Jamie
love that. That's
Slater
iconic.
is the
Well, she's
AEW
buff.
interim women's world champion because this was when this was before Thunder Rosa had relinquished it.
Mm.
See, this is what I really hated about Jamie's run as champion was that Britt overshadowed and ruined the whole thing because Girly could not just stay off television for once.
Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me of when Ronda came out after the Rumble when Asuka won.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was very that. And I'm glad I wasn't the only one that felt that way because hopefully when Jamie comes back and likely eventually takes back that title, keep Britt away from her. Jamie is a star. She can shine all by herself. She does not need that dentist to do anything for her. And it was very frustrating to watch that, especially when you watch Jamie put on these amazing matches like the ones we just watched. It's like, why do I care about Britt Baker? Why is she here? I want to see Jamie Hayter shine on her own. So
yeah, I mean, I know I could only see the highlights, but that looked like a really good match. It looked like both of them knew what they were doing, like that they had ring chemistry, which sometimes it's hard to come by. Like some people just don't have ring chemistry, but it looks like they really do.
Yeah, they've known each other for such a long time. So it was a really great match. I really wish they could have left Britt out of it, but Tony eventually got her revenge and stole back the championship with the help of Saraya and Ruby back when they were the Outcasts. So, fun fact.
Which I really liked that. Even though I wasn't really watching at the time, I liked when they were the Outcasts just because, it was all the WWE girlies.
No. Oh, no. I'm so glad
I liked it from an outside perspective.
Yeah, I'm just very glad they're not doing that anymore.
Well, I would definitely be open to watching more AEW matches, so we'll definitely do another one of these and you can give us some more. Let's move on to our NXT match, which is Candice LeRae versus Shotzi when she was still Shotzi Blackheart.
Yeah, I missed
that. That is such a long name, though.
We could probably mute this one too, just so we could talk over it, and that way the quality's better.
Yeah, I'll mute it. So this, I believe, was 2020, I want to say, because that's when this was uploaded. I don't know if that's what it was. But this is the full match, so
all right.
I'm excited. This is my first NXT Candice LeRae match that I've seen, and I also picked this match because I wanted to see if Shotzi had something when she was back in NXT, because you guys know that I'm not her biggest fan. I feel like she is kind of on the lower end of the totem pole when it comes to in-ring ability. But I want to see, maybe it's just me. I don't know. I want to see if she can change my mind with this. I mean, I know this is just one match, but I just want to see.
I just feel like if Shotzi was given
their entrances a little bit, but
if Shotzi was given more opportunities, then because she did really well in War Games last year, so I was glad she got that opportunity.
Like her match with Charlotte was not good. Her match with Ronda was not good.
I mean, but look at who she's wrestling in a sense there. Charlotte does not sell really well, and she has gotten much slower in the ring. Ronda just girl.
Well, I mean, yeah, that was just all bad when it was Ronda versus Shotzi.
It's hard to have chemistry with Charlotte Flair too. It's very rare. Not saying that Charlotte Flair is a bad wrestler, because she's not by any means, but a lot of girls just don't have chemistry with her. So
So is this heel Candice or is this face Candice?
This is heel Candice.
Okay. Oh, I can tell her little looks.
So good. Jonathan, don't wake that up. Don't wake that up. They don't want to hear that.
What did he say?
Shotzi has the same problem Becky does now. She's just weak and moves so slowly. Don't wake that up. They don't want to hear that. Get us canceled. Oh, here we go.
All right,
Shotzi
here we go.
Taking it to Candice LeRae.
Oof, this was Thunderdome era. Look at those screens.
Bam.
Oof, trauma.
Not her knee crawling away. Tried to go for the neck breaker there. That was weird. Apparently you can't. Oh, Mary, I think we got copyrighted.
Oh, already?
Yeah, people are saying they can't see it.
Ugh. Lame. Okay.
It's so funny
well,
that they
then
didn't do that though for the pay-per-view match that we just watched. Let me
probably
look.
because this one's
Oh
longer.
my god, Mary, we got stream suspended. They can't even hear us right now.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit.
that's crazy.
Stream suspended for. Can we like go off and then try go on again?
I don't know.
Damn, that sucks.
Well, maybe we can't do this again then.
Maybe go offline and then try and come back on. I don't know.
Let me see.
That's so funny though. Let me go on my.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Okay. Wait,
Let me
you want to
quit.
like?
I'm on. Hey guys, working on it now. LOL. Put that in the chat real quick.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Love that they. I know. I guess that sucks. That sucks. That sucks. It's the first time that's ever happened to us too.
Well, we've never like tried to watch videos like that before.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so lame. Okay.
What do we
Maybe
do?
we should we end it and then try to come back?
Yeah. Yeah. Unless it's like oh no, that would suck.
Oh, if we're like suspended for like a week.
I mean, you know. I mean, it just said stream was suspended, not the account, so it might just be a one-time
Yeah.
thing.
Oh. Okay, let's end it and then we'll try to come back.
Try and okay. Go live again. Fuck. Fuck you, YouTube. Pissing me off, bitch.